I'm Mr. Harris, and this is Practice With Me, where we get better together. Today, we're going to practice reading the notes on the lines and spaces of the bass clef staff. Again, we're going to practice reading the notes on the lines and spaces of the bass clef staff, all right? So the first thing we need to realize about the bass clef staff is just like the other clefs, the treble, the alto, and the others, we have 5 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, and 4 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like our hands, okay? And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, and 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, all right? Now, for the lines and spaces, we have 2 different sentences that we use to remember what notes are where, all right? For the lines, our sentence is, good burritos don't fall apart. And each of those words corresponds with a different line. Good, line 1. Burritos, line 2. Don't, line 3. Fall, line 4. And apart, line 5. So how we use this sentence is we take the first letter of each of those words, and that's the note on the line. For example, G for good on line 1, B for burritos, line 2, D for don't, line 3, F for fall, line 4, and A for apart on line 5, all right? So we take the first letter of each of those words, and that's what's on the line, okay? Now for our spaces, we only have 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have another sentence. And that sentence is, all cows eat grass. And again, each of those words corresponds with a different space. A for all, line 1. C for cows, space 2. Excuse me, not line 1, but space 1. C for cows, space 2. E for eat, space number 3. And G for grass, space number 4. All right? So now we're going to practice finding what note and these are right over here on our lines and spaces. All right, let's take a look. This first note, we see it is on a line. Okay, you see the line going through the note, so we know it's on a line. Now, let's find out what line number is it on. Okay, I'm going to give you a few seconds to think about that. Now, we know this note is on line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Line number 5. So we go over to our lines. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The word on line 5 is apart. And the first letter of apart is A. So this note over here would be an A. Okay? Next, this note right here, we see there's a line on the top and on the bottom of the note, and it's in this space right here. So we see that it's on a space. Now, let's figure out what space number. I'm going to give you a few seconds to think about it. All right, let's check. 1, 2. That note is on space number 2. So we want to go over to our spaces and let's count. 1, 2. The word on space number 2 is cows. And the first letter of cows is C. So this note right here would be a C, all right? Moving on, we get to our next note. This note is on a line. And what line is it on? It's on line number 1, okay? Line number 1. So we go over again to our lines. We find line 1. The word is good, and the first letter of good is G. So this note right here would be a G. And last but not least, this last note right here. And this last one, I'm going to give you a few seconds to figure out for yourself, okay? First, we want to see if it's on a line or a space. Then we want to see what line or space number the note is on. And then finally, we're going to find the word on that line or space and take the first letter of that word, all right? I'm going to give you a few seconds to think about it with this one. All right, let's try it out together. This note right here is on a space. What space number? 1, 2, 3. It is on space number 3. So we go to space 1, 2, 3. The word is eat, and the first letter of eat is E. So this note right here would be an E. All right? So those are the lines and spaces of the bass clef staff. Now sometimes we have notes that go above the staff and below the staff as well. And we're going to be talking about in our next video how to figure out those notes as well. But for now, great job reading the notes on the lines and spaces of the bass clef staff. Awesome, awesome job. Keep practicing, and I'm sure you are going to be an expert at this. My name is Mr. Harris, and this is Practice With Me, and I'll see you on our next episode. Have a great day.